welcome to another Ye Olde Battle That's Moonstone game. Something very different today. Got Ryan here again.
Hello.
We've played quite a few games today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Good. And this looks very odd, doesn't it? This board. We are playing a brand new scenario that's in book 2. It's not released yet. So this is a sneak peek for all of you. Exciting stuff. We've got 5 new characters as well, and a new scenario that we're playing. So I'll run through the characters first. Our photos of the new cards come up, and then I'll run through the scenario. So we've got basically human pirates versus goblin pirates. Human pirate side, I've got Baron von Franciat is playing as Swash. This little model is actually a mouse, is playing as Powder Monkey. And Agatha is playing as Peggy. On the opposing side, we've got Krusty Balboa. That's awesome. Seasick, well known, and Swiggity Swooty. And yes, that is a real live octopus he's wearing as a hat. I'll show the cards, and then we'll come back to the scenario. So in this scenario, we're playing on the deck of a ship. So I've got a much smaller board. The outline is obviously the outline of the ship. So this area is the sea, same as this area here. It's only a 1 foot by 2 foot board. These little tokens are not moonstones. They are not. They are spawn points for our characters. When they're going to come on in a minute, we will roll off and we'll alternate, and they will pick up one of these and put a character down. Now this is a mutiny. They were buddies, and the goblins are mutinying against the captain. So it's a very quick. They're all going about their normal duties, washing the ship, drinking rum, etc. And then a goblin shouts something, and they'll start fighting. Typical pirate fashion. So the other special rules for this scenario, it's called Mutiny, like I said, is every character starts the game with 1 moonstone. So as they pick up these to deploy, it'll go on their card as a moonstone. No event agenda cards, no initiative or deployment particularly will roll off to deploy, but it's then just rolling off each turn. But the very exciting mechanic in this is we're on a ship and it moves. So at the end of the replenish step of every turn, apart from turn 1, apart from turn 1, we're going to spin a bottle. This bottle, in fact. I haven't got any rum, so it's going to have to be this bottle. And whichever direction it points, we pick an arcane card, and every single character on the board moves that many inches in the direction the bottle points. Pick a catastrophe, they move 6 inches. Now, if they go off the edge of the ship, they are count as slain, and they drop their moonstone on the edge, which is pretty mad. We've just played a game of this first to get ourselves used to it before filming, and it's quite scary. That ship shifting around is quite worrying. Especially when you've got a character who's sitting like here somewhere.
Yeah, you want to stay away from the edge.
You want to stay away from the edges. That's a fun little thing to add in. That's everything I think for this tonight, isn't it? Nothing else to add. Everything else is just normal. It's quick. That's one thing. It's very quick. Cool. So we'll roll off, we'll deploy, and we'll go from there. So we are deployed. We've got Swiggity Swooty. Swash is starting in combat with Seasick. Peggy is starting in combat with Krusty. This is actually a grudge match from our last game. And Powder Monkey is sneaking off over there with a moonstone. And human pirates won the roll-off, so it's me to go first. So it's Swash's first attack on Seasick. These are my cards. Just loads. His special move is on Sweeping Cut. Let's see what happens. Low guard. So I'll up to low guard. No damage from you. I'll upgrade. So low guard, deal none, but I get a counter. And I've got some things that are good against low guard. How good is that against low guard? Tell you what, I'm going to come back in a second when I've chosen. So with 2 falling swings against his low guard, that'll do 2 for slicing, so +1 to 5 damage on Stew. That's pretty old, isn't it?
That is pretty horrible.
Sorry, Steve.
He's got 2 left.
So, round 2 of Swash versus Seasick. He's on mine again. Don't know what to go for. He just... There we go.
Ready?
Yep. So, I think you do no damage when you slice in it, didn't you?
Does he still? Slicing, reduce the damage dealt by -1.
Oh, okay.
No, he can...
I don't think slicing does anything get wise. I'm like, oh god, it does do damage. Blimey. Oh, but I'm immune to critical hits, so it's only one of them anyway. But this is definitely going to kill you.
Oh yeah.
Because I do 5 damage again.
He's only got 2 health left.
But you're still going to do 2 damage. Oh no, -1 for slicing. It says.
Yeah.
So you'll do 1 damage.
So
to
1.
me. So you'll suffer 5. I'll suffer 1.
It's not gone well.
Okay,
though.
it's not gone great for him, no. So I'll choose where his Moonstone goes, which I'll then immediately probably pick up. Yeah. So he dropped his Moonstone. Literally, I placed it on Swash's base, and I used my last hand to pick it up. The Swash now has 2. So after C6 demise, Krusty Balboa's going. He's going to pinch pinch Peggy. A bit rude, really. I mean, especially what part of her is facing me right now. He needs a 3 of any colour, and basically it'll mean he'll nick her Moonstone. So these are my defensive arcane cards, as it were. What are you doing?
Red 3.
Bluff.
Indeed.
Because I got it. But I haven't got catastrophe, so you're alright.
Oh, thank God for that.
So, yeah. That's really funny that I've already got it in my... There it is. There's the red 3. You picked a random card, didn't you? Because you didn't have any.
Yeah,
I
had no 3.
Okay,
so
never mind.
just went
Well,
for random.
no catastrophe. You haven't lost anything. Just...
No, had a go.
So, next, he's going to try and punch her, because he's got pinch, punch. This would mean he'll do 3 damage if he gets it off, because it's +1 damage if he's already used the pinch ability. He doesn't have to have succeeded.
Yeah.
He's looking for a red or blue 2. These are my defensive cards.
I have got a blue 2.
You probably have got a blue 2. I don't want you to do it again, because you might have another one.
Have I, though?
Have you, though? That is... that's a smug, bluffy face, that is. I'm going to let you have it. I've got 2.
Thank you.
It's Peggy's go. She's pretty annoyed about being pinched and then punched by this guy. I've done 3 wounds. So she's going to pistol him in the face. I won't be able to reload. I don't want to attack him because his special move is if he's pulled off pinch and punch, he can then do first of the month. Which I don't want him to do because it could hurt quite a lot. But I am going to shoot him. I'm looking for green. And I'm going to say I've got a green 3. So it's over 3 wounds because it's X +1 and you're -1 to impact.
You never lie, which is really annoying. But I think you may have done this time. Yeah, I'm going to call that. I don't think you... Your face. You're not
Look at my face.
You never lie. It's like the most truthful person ever.
Either that or very lucky with my card. I've bluffed in the last game a couple of times. Okay, I'm going to play again then. And I'm going to play a green 2.
Yeah, well, I'll let you have that. I can't stop you, really.
No, so you'll suffer 5 damage now.
Yeah.
Swiggety's up next. Swiggety Swooty. He's moved 2 inches further away from the edge of the ship. And now just going to do a pistol shot on Swash. He's looking for green. These are my cards.
Green 1.
Yeah, okay. You probably have got a green 1. It's not really worth me taking another hit from you. Yeah, it's only 2 damage. Yeah, I'll take it. It's fine. So Swiggerty then just reloaded. Also forgot to mention that after Peggy had moved out of Krusty's melee range, she can reload her pistols for free once per game, so she's reloaded her pistols for free as well. Now it's just Powder Monkey left. So last bit of the game was Powder Monkey. He just moved up, did a 2-inch move and 2-inch step and did Swig a Rum on Peggy and healed her completely. Now it's time for the bottle spin. I'm going to do something on camera without smashing a bottle. So again. Oh dear, that way.
Alright, that's...
That should be too bad for anyone.
Fine, yes,
too bad for anyone. Right,
And
you
we're
can
going.
draw the card.
Oh,
6 inches!
6 inches that
Well,
way.
he's going to hit that.
He's
You're
gonna hit
okay.
that.
But everyone's about to move 6 inches this way.
There's going to be a clump of people here.
Yeah, we'll come back after movement. So after that huge wave, it just crashed into the front of the ship. These guys have been pushed all the way over here, and these guys have all been pushed over here. Kind of clumps there. This could be a very quick game now, I feel. Right, roll for turn 2. First action of the turn. So Goblin's won the roll off, and Swiggity is having a good bash at Swash. These are Swash's cards. These ones. Let's see what happens.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, rising attack is a falling swing.
So I will do.
Oh, that's harsh.
Oh my goodness! I'll do 7 damage
Yeah.
because I do +1 with slicing, and I'll choose slicing. So I do 3, 6, 7, which I think will kill him.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah.
And you'll
You
do.
will also do against the falling swing 1, 2, 2.
2. Why 2?
Rising attack does 1 there, and then it's his signature.
Oh,
So
okay.
against falling does 1 more.
So does. No, that still just counts as 1. You don't add that onto his
Oh, I see,
thing, so he
right.
does 1
Oh,
damage.
Yeah, 1 then.
Okay.
Which is
And is it? And
obviously
which one?
helpful.
Oh, it's slicing. Impact doesn't all piercing, so you choose because he -1 from piercing and slicing, so it'll be impact. You'll choose. So I suffer 1 wound.
Yeah.
And you suffer 7. Sorry, that was a quick activation of yours there, Swiggity. You just died. Well, someone's having calamari tonight. So next up is Peggy. She's gonna have a good stab at Krusty. She gets +1 melee from the Powder Monkey, so she's got 7 cards. What hers look like?
And I have 1 less card because I'm outnumbered.
There's 1 less card 'cause outnumbered. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
2 rising attacks against thrust.
Oh.
So against how much do you do? Against a thrust, you do 1.
Yeah.
So 1, 2.
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
Is there any bonuses to damage?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay, well, the bad news is he's going to suffer 4 damage. Because against rising attack, he does 4.
That's exactly what he needs to suffer.
Yeah, and isn't his armory stuff from impact and slicing?
Impact and slicing.
Yeah, and it's piercing.
Yeah.
So he suffers 4 damage against a rising attack, so he's dead.
Just add some lobster to the calamari.
Add some lobster to the calamari. Well, that's the end of the game then, because I've killed all your guys. Beginning of turn 2. Okay, game over. First of all, what do you think about the characters?
Yeah, I like them. No, they're really good fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Their backstories and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I mean the models are going to look great. I mean, it's kind of like a lobster and a guy with tentacles on his head.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I mean the human pirates are particularly good in combat, but that's a mechanic that's particularly prevalent or relevant in this scenario where they start so close.
Yeah.
In normal Moonstone, I think it'd be less relevant because Peggy is slow. He's only got 3 energy. They're not going to be pushing right up the board straight away and getting into combat, so I think it doesn't really matter too much. And the Powder Monkey's kind of fun as well.
I mean, Pinch is great from Krusty.
Yeah, being able to nick on Moonstone's really good. And his ability, which he didn't use, being able to nick a passive ability, like if he's stolen Buckler, could have survived. I mean, Seasick is basically the same, just slightly nerfed, but he didn't get much in both games really because he died pretty quickly in both of them. But
he did, yeah.
He's still sound character. So yeah, I think that the characters are good. I wouldn't change anything about them at the moment.
They certainly work well for this scenario, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Cool. Well, we'll stop there and we'll talk about the scenario. So onto the scenario. Very different way of playing Moonstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Straight
really.
into combat.
Mm.
I mean, literally starting activation number 1, Stu dies in combat.
Completely different way of thinking about tactics as well.
Yeah, and also there's no going after Moonstone. You're not thinking, well, he's got to
No.
move this way to go after that Moonstone, go back after that. They all just start with 1.
Because it's much more last man standing. There's no sort of like what's going to
Which
happen.
is exactly
after turn 4.
which makes absolute sense with the narrative of the story.
Exactly,
That it's a
yeah,
mutiny
yeah.
on a pirate ship. It is last man standing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
So I'm really
complete
pleased that's what it feels like.
The waves mechanic was ridiculously good fun.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
really good.
Because it adds an enormous amount of tension, doesn't it? You're like, ah! Because I mean, obviously in that game we only did it once, but in the last game we did it 3 times.
And they did get a catastrophe in that last game, so they actually all moved 6 inches.
Yeah, which is they all
hit.
which again you can imagine happening on a ship. There's big waves hit. They all get pushed towards this way. They all got pushed this way. And he hit a barrel or a box, and they barge into him,
clumped into each other, and
just
ended up even more.
Yeah, I mean, no one fell off the edge in either game, but I think we did quite well to keep them in the middle. To be fair, because
it's definitely on your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's things like you place people there, so if it goes that way, they'll hit that. If you place them there, you don't want the people here or in open space. You place them near stuff where they'll knock into it instead.
Yeah.
I need to make sure that's written into the scenario, actually, that if you hit an obstacle, you stop.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was, really was, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for coming by. It's good fun.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot for watching. Thanks to patrons, etc. Check out the Facebook page. And see you next time.